Hey friends, so this happened today. Let me remind you all that California is the fifth largest economy in the world. They contribute $4 trillion to the GDP of the United States annually. They contribute over 500 billion annually in federal tax revenue to us. If California decided to stop participating in the United States of America, we wouldn't collapse, but we would be hurting for certain. It would disrupt supply chains. A massive amount of our food sources would be gone overnight. The economy would suffer significantly. Investment economy would suffer significantly. Innovation would suffer significantly. So to tie aid for wildfires to the condition of a voter ID law is just wild. But let me explain to you really briefly why Republicans push voter ID so damn hard. They push voter ID so hard because they know that the U.S. citizens who suffer the most under unfettered, unbridled capitalism are the ones absolutely least likely to vote for them to remain in power. So therefore, they try to make it more difficult for them to even be able to vote. If you are a homeless veteran, for example, who lives on the street in a tent, if you have a voter ID law in effect in your state, you can't get an ID. You can't get an ID with the post office box. You can't get a state ID. You can't get a driver's license. You have to have a physical home address in order to make that happen and be able to prove it through documentation. So someone living on the street in a tent is not going to get a voter ID. Therefore, they're going to be ineligible to vote. I'm going to tell you, a homeless veteran in this country has the same right to vote as you and I do, regardless of their damn address. It is the only reason Republicans push a voter ID, because they know the people who suffer the most are less likely to vote for them. And so they want to oppress their vote. Do not think it's for any other reason, because it isn't. This is just another push for power and control by Donald Trump and the right. Get on the libs! When California is as expensive as it is because of unfettered, unbridled capitalism.